This is not what I had in mind. I'm Ocean Divine, and I had this whole thing where I was gonna drink my juice in this cute wine bottle and eat my cheeseburger and put my lashes on and tell you about the state of the world. But now I'm like, this is real life, so... And I'm like pretending I don't want to bite into this cheeseburger and see how it's tasting for real. Like, fuck all the extra shit. You know, when people do the ASMR in the camera, like, I just want to see if it's good. Because this is my first cheeseburger in Africa, so it's like beef, cheese, lettuce, onions. There's some... It took a while, bro. No, it's good, it's good, it's actually good. Now, obviously, is it gonna hit like a Five Guys burger? Like, it's pretty hard to top burgers made in the Western world. But you absolutely can do it. Like, out of 10, solid 8. My only problem is like where I'm at, in the supermarket I go to, I can't see the burger buns. So I could have made this all myself, but I just don't see those like essential things. Most of the time when I'm going shopping, I need to go on a motorbike. You know, I need to get on a motor and tell my man where I'm going, and he takes me there and he'll stop wherever. But you can tell even after a point they get tired of doing that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm making sense. Like, I know what I'm saying. I mean that there's like a certain bitterness people get, even if you're paying them. They do eventually get tired of like helping you out. It's just how it is. It's really just how it is. Like, is that right? No, but it's just what it is. It really is what it is. On the bright side, I really like this. Yeah, but I'm not eating any sugary things, like eating any say, you know, like biscuits, Oreos type thing. Yeah, I didn't buy any of those. So the most fattening thing I have is this burger and chips. The chips I've already finished. No one can do good chips like me though. Good fries? Yeah. Anyway. What I've seen so far, I would say is very like, first of all, Ghana and Togo are like, they're the same people, just different variations. Sometimes you'll see a Togolese man that looks so Ghanaian. You see a Ghanaian man that looks so Togolese, and I don't know what it is about Ghanaian men. Ever since like, I'm talking ever since I was a youngin', like Ghanaian man. And then I bought meat at this market, and the guy looks so Ghanaian. And I told him that. I was like, oh my god. But obviously, because I am going around with a man, people think this is my man. I'm like, bro, I'm a free soldier. Like, if only we met in the Western world. Like, nobody cares that I'm pregnant. Like, they absolutely still want to hit. And I think it's because they know that I'm already pregnant, so they can't get me pregnant, which is kind of fucked up. But I just meant, like, I have never encountered, oh, you're pregnant, see ya. It's like, oh, you're pregnant. Oh. I'm like, yeah, oh. And what? What you gotta say about it? Damn, so I can't put it down a 2-2 time. Everybody can get to fucking, bro. Everybody can get to heavy breathing, marriage, kids. I can't. Only a little 2-2 time. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. Hold on now. Nothing crazy. Because right now, your girl shop is closed. Been closed for a minute because what I noticed is that I had from childhood this big introduction to sex, this big, like, it should be this and it should be that, but I didn't have a big introduction to children. So somewhere along the line, especially in the Christian faith that I grew up in, they would beat around the bush when it came to sex, but they should have. It doesn't make sense if you just put it in a child's brain that sex creates children. So they're like, oh, if I do this just for the fun of it, I can still create a child. Like, the consciousness shifts from, oh my god, sex, to, oh, children. It's not just a joke now. It's not just a little giggle when somebody mentions the word sex or says vagina, or like, apparently vagina in Latin means sword sheath. What you put a sword in. And after I found that out, I don't call it vagina anymore. But this is what I grew up on. Like, that's the English that I grew up on. That's it's just the way that I am, so I can't just immediately change who I am. But I am telling this girl, yeah, that, like, that's the state of the world. Should I have been having sex during this state of the world? No. That's why I said it's been, like, it doesn't take me long, bro. It doesn't take me long. So it wasn't like I'm ashamed of what I've done. It was like, okay, what am I gonna do now? Because I'm always talking about traveling. Now I'm in a relationship with someone that doesn't want to travel. Does that mean the child doesn't want to travel either? No, it's my body. I had a mother who doesn't want to travel. I just attracted everything that started in the childhood home. And once I left the childhood home, everybody left, because nobody that I knew had left the childhood home. No one. This is so good. So yeah, I got to unpack my own childhood home before my daughter got here, before I had any sex, to a point where when I would tell someone about my life, they're like, what the fuck? You say all of that about your mom, but you're still there. I'm like, yeah, that's why we attracted each other, because you're still there. It's so funny when people call out my shit. We attracted each other. Like, there is no way you can be watching one of my videos and think, yeah, I have a cool relationship with my mother. Sorry to break it to you. It may not have been as drastic as mine, but mine was so deep to a point where I wanted to throw that whole channel away. Like, I was like, I cannot stand the fact that I screamed for years that my mother was an abuser and nobody listened. So forgive me if I'm more than aware of my own daughter, because I know what I went through. And I will not put anyone through that. Like, if there was a way to wipe abusive mothers from existence, don't worry, I got something coming for fathers, bro. But those abusive mothers, yeah, that kept their children even when they didn't want to be a mother. No maternal bone in their body. Like, you don't want to use the rights of today and have an abortion. I was going to have one, and then a man tried to gaslight me. He knows who he is. Tried to gaslight me and say, I'm the reason that you kept your child. You! If a man is the reason why I keep a child, we have got serious problems. Like, at that point, I shouldn't have one, bro. And I knew that he didn't know me. He doesn't know me. And I was so sad because I thought that he did. You think that people know you so well. But look at what happened between me and my own mother. Like, she should be here. Like, we should be enjoying creating a granddaughter, because in a way I've been a grandma for a long time. That's the energy that I give. But like, I was able to come into a young body. Now there's an even younger me in my body. Like, I can feel the resentment on some men when they like know I'm pregnant, because it takes them back to a time that they got a woman pregnant and they didn't stick around, you know. I feel like I'm just a big fat reminder for everyone, and that's uncomfortable. That's very uncomfortable. I can't imagine how that feels. So it's like when someone tries to tell me about the person living inside of me, I'm just like, you do realize I'm not a Christian. Like, I'm not talking about a Holy Spirit inside of me. I'm talking about a real life human being who is able to form thoughts and opinions before they form words, who is able to communicate telepathically inside the body in which it is hosted. To think that I don't listen to her is crazy. Especially as someone who's deconstructed. I'm not waiting on a sign from God or anything. I am listening to the voice of my baby. I just kind of need to leave this environment because I'm tired of the mosquito bites and the itching. I'm so over it. When I'm human, and I'm gonna be, And now, you know, I've always kicked it with my grandma because she was there when I was born, apparently. So me and her have a tight bond, and I'm tempted to see her before I have my own child. You know, 4 generations, that's cool, but it's not really about that. She knows I go by Divine, like, formally changed everything. Like, I don't know why people don't take me serious. Like, I might have to transition. I would be the best man out here, but not for that. But like, I was very serious when I said I'm divine, and you would address me as such. And they do, like my biological family, they do, but they still hiss in the Kim sometimes, and I feel the people from school like, yeah, I knew you. But you didn't know me when I was in the womb, bro. When I'm telling my mom to name me Divine, and she says no, and she goes by what the man told her. I have known my daughter's name for 5 years, and I'm just estimating. I have known about the existence of my daughter for so long. I don't, like, it was just a thing where I'm like, when she comes, she comes. But it's not about that. It's not when I decide to get a donor or get IVF or whatever. That's why I don't freely talk about having another child, because it would mean having to interact with another man's seed, and I don't have the energy. Like, they don't actually get it until they reincarnate as women and spend 9 months making a child, or 2 or 3 or 4. They won't get it. It's easy for them. I want loads of children. But they're not thinking about, and it's nice to see, you know, maybe you go from nutsack to because he's there also for delivery. I'm sure as a man that's a great feeling. I'm not here for a man's feelings. Everything about me is meant to be a big fat question mark. Who is she? Where did she come from? Why does she talk like that? Who does she think she is? I'm divine, that's who I am. So, if I learned from my mother's mistakes of not listening to my child in the womb, why would I not listen to my child right now? Especially if she said, I don't want to be in Africa. What the fuck am I still doing here? Like, if she tells me at any point before she's here, I don't want to be born there, I don't want to go there, we're not going. You're about to come Earthside. I need to listen up. I shouldn't be listening up. But I was always doing mushrooms, yeah? This is the truth. I would do mushrooms to distract myself from the fact that I want a child. So the mushrooms gives me the temporary experience of becoming Mother Nature, having my visions with the child. Like, it allows me to meet myself as a woman, yeah, any version, and that's it. Because the trip ends at some point. Especially if I trip with someone else, then I have to learn who they are. I'm just always dodging. Like, I would use trips as like an escape to the fact that I want to create this child. And I would end up telling the person that I'm shrooming with, and they're just like, so then I'm like, oh my gosh, I've said too much. But it's not I've said too much, because there's nobody who has met me who can say, I never said I don't want a child. I may have said I don't want children, That's still very true. My mom saying I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kids. It's not happening. Obviously, 9 different versions of me would be cold, but it's not happening. It's not my God-given right to have a child. It's sex. It's biology. 5 years down the line, I may want a son. I will come to that when I get there. It will have to be a donor, because merging with another man to create a man intentionally, I don't know if I can do it. And because it was different creating a woman. Like, you don't merge with a man to create a woman. You merge with a woman to create a woman. So if sperm is like the one thing that a child needs to, it's like vitamins or something, I don't know. It's water. You need the water, but it's not like you know what I'm saying. But there are some men who's like deserves to be donors and to deserve to have their lineage continue. I just meant by me saying that, yeah, too many men are smiling right now. Oh yeah, me. No, not you, bro. Have you guys met a woman with baby fever? It doesn't matter what kind of man you are. She wants a baby and she's going to get it. You can't stop a woman who's on a mission. Good luck trying. I actually think the burger is probably pretty mid-year. I'm just pregnant, so everything tastes 10 times better because it's like double the people waiting to eat it. This is normally tied in the back, but it was irritating on the back, so. I'm so happy we had this conversation, but the truth is I need a whole new YouTube channel, like, whole new vibe. Whole new vibe. Like, I just need to be more authentic, flow with the water. Not necessarily the timings of the day, because the timings of the day are fucked. So someone else can find me at 1 a.m. Someone else can find me at 10 p.m. Someone else at 6 a.m. I need to understand how big this world is. And having a new channel is going to help me do that. Nature is so loud, huh? It's crazy because I never talk while I'm eating. That's why it's been so hard to do this video. I'm always eating and doing something else, watching something else, or nothing else. I'm never like, yeah. I'm going to stop scratching now.
Battery 50%. Connected to Queen Lotus. Connected to Queen Lotus.
If it's alright, will you think of me? Will you think of me? Shiro was right. Drinking it out of a glass really does. Drinking out of wine glasses changes everything. The anticipation. I've been here before somehow. In a situation, holding on to everything you do. Take the time that you need, feel the space in between, sitting impatiently now. I can hardly wait. Don't know how long I'll wait. I can hardly wait. Close enough to savor. Something in the air just pulls me in. Melting in your nature. You can have it all, just please say when. Take the time that you need, feel the space in between, sitting impatiently now. I can hardly wait. Don't know how long I'll wait. I can hardly wait. Take the time that you need. Wait. every color for you, just to show you I still care. Clear the canvas, 'cause that's all you. Let me show you that I still care. Tangerine, pretty green, Amarillo, my love, my love, my love. Blue indigo, purple, my love. Tangerine, pretty green, lean not on your own understanding. I don't understand. My game is mentally demanding. So many demons. Broken, open, still hoping something will change. Growing, holding on, they're not the same. At least I know there was love. I know there was love. Once upon a time, I know there was love. I know there was love. Once upon a time, I know there was love. I'm not in the mood, bro.
Time that I heard anyone complaining about filling up their gas tank because it was like $80. That was in springtime of 2008. 2008. 2008. What happened in 2008? Do you remember? Maybe you weren't alive, or maybe you were just a baby. I'm sure there's people that watch this channel who were grown adults in 2008, and they remember. Well, I was a baby doctor, 2008. I had just graduated medical school. In fact, the friend that complained about filling up their gas tank and it being $80 was one of my med school classmates. It was the spring right before we graduated. And then I went into residency. Well, it just so happened that that was the year that the stock market crashed. Well, it really crashes over a while, like from end of 2007 until spring of 2009. But it led to the Great Recession. You can't call it the Great Depression. It's got to have a different name. And it wasn't, you don't want to make it sound as bad as the Great Depression, so you say it's the Great Recession. 2008. And the other time that it costs $80 to fill up your gas tank. Well, we're not in a Great Recession right now, or are we? This is the loop I'm talking about. Stock market goes up, stock market goes down. Things get expensive. Everyone else gets worked harder for relatively less pay. The wages have gone up, but inflation's gone up. Yeah. I have a very specific item, actually a couple items, that I can talk about inflation. Because there's a Steven Spielberg movie coming out this Friday. And I want to watch it in the movie theater. Because it's a Steven Spielberg movie and it's about aliens. It's called Disclosure Day. I think aliens are such a fascinating topic. I don't think they come from some other galaxy or something. I think they're weirder than interstellar travelers. I do think that they exist, and I think that they're interdimensional beings. There's an author named Jacques Vallée who has a series of very interesting books where he documents what people have experienced over many cultures, not just our current modern one, but cultures before that. But he also details the interactions with these visitors that people have had. And yeah, it doesn't make sense that they're interstellar travelers. It makes more sense that they're interdimensional, and that they've been called other things before: elves, fairies, demons. Well, I got really sidetracked, but the reason why I bring that up is because I really want to watch this movie called Disclosure Day, which is about aliens, and it's directed by Steven Spielberg. So I wanted to watch it in the movie theater. And I know movie tickets are expensive these days. So I mentioned it to my wife, and she said, "Well, let's go during matinee. We'll go early during matinee time so that we can get a cheaper ticket." And I said, "Okay, let's go Saturday, and we can get a cheaper ticket if we catch like the noon showing, or one of those like early afternoon showings." Well, I selected the seats. The theater was already about a third full. It's like a week before the showing. And we got pretty good seats. And it's the matinee showing. And I went to the checkout and I clicked checkout. The tickets are $38 for two people. So that's what? $38 is $19 each. For a matinee. I don't even want to know what regular time cost is. That's incredible. $19 per person. In 1999, this is before the .com market crash. See, this is just a recurring thing. 2001 to 2003, .com crash. Before that, 1999, I was a teenager and I was in high school, and I got my first job. I worked at a movie theater. It was the time when The Matrix came out. That was pretty cool. I could watch it as many times as I wanted because I worked there. But I made popcorn. I worked in.
I'm gonna finish this upstairs. Oh my gosh. I need a lie. Tell me, can I get a lie? 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 Can I get a lie? I'm gonna go slow as fuck up these stairs because I love myself and I want to do.
It's like a week before. And we got pretty good seats, and it's the matinee showing, and I went to the checkout, and I clicked checkout. The tickets are $38 for two people. So that's what? $38 is $19 each. For a matinee. I don't even want to know what regular time cost is. That's incredible. $19 per person. In 1999, this is before the .com market crash. This is just a recurring thing. 2001 to 2003.
I don't eat in bed, but like
before that, 1999. I was a teenager and I was in high school, and I got my first
making
job.
sure to drop no crumbs.
It was the time
I'll
when
play
The
about that
Matrix
shit.
came out. That was pretty cool. I could watch it as many times as I wanted because I worked there. But I made popcorn. I worked in the concession stand.
I just mean I don't do bed bugs. I can't. I don't do
what they wanted to order.
anything that brings.
Combo number one. A large popcorn and a large drink for $5.50. Or combo number 2. Large popcorn and 2 medium drinks for, I think it was like $6.50. Yeah, there was a combo number 3. I don't remember what that was. And then there's like nachos with like this really weird cheese. I don't even know if it really is cheese. It just kind of looks like maybe cheese. And they had like a
Nacho cheese. Mm-hmm.
And then some hot dogs. They're like,
Oh,
I don't know
days.
why anyone would want to eat that. I don't even know how long they've been rolling on the rollers and heating up. Yikes. Well, the cost of a movie ticket in that movie theater back then was $5 for the matinee. But the like Saturday night time, like the main time, not the matinee time, it was like $8 or something. Maybe $7.50, something like that. It wasn't $19 for a matinee. I'm paying $19 for a matinee ticket. It's incredible. $38 for the 2 of us to watch this movie.
Bye.
That's incredible. People don't own